What's up guys, Joey Salads here, and if you live in today's society, you probably use social media. On social media there's such thing called a catfish. A catfish is someone who pretends to be someone else in order to lure that person into conversation and to actually meet them. I recently heard a story where a girl was raped and murdered because they were catfished.
Simply put, cyberbullying is when someone uses interactive technology to send or post text or messages that are intended to hurt someone else. And the technology they can use includes computers and many other devices such as PDAs, cell phones, and video games.
My ex-best friend, took embarrassing photos of me at a slumber party and sent them around to the entire class. It was so humiliating that I wanted to switch schools. I haven't talked to that girl in months.
The first time I probably heard the term cyberbullying, I was in probably the end of 6th grade. I understood that it was just people being really mean to each other online or over the phone or text messaging. I don't think I thought that it could happen really. It was kind of like an in another world kind of a thing. I had a best friend and we got into this really big fight, and then she was saying really mean things to me on Facebook and over text messages and on the phone. The main thing that I remember that she said was that I was a horrible person and that she didn't understand why anyone else would ever want to be my friend. That really hurt me and cut me really deep. And I will never forget that.
Meet Devin Cunningham of Tecumseh.
Looking back on it, it's like, wow, it seems so obvious.
The victim of a catfish several years ago. Devin was in love with David, but as it turned out, David was really a catfish in Cleveland. And not only was David a catfish, David was really a woman.
When I talked to him, it didn't ever sound like a girl to me, ever. And I did talk to a sister on the phone whose voice was clearly a female voice. I was talking to him and he gave the phone to her, and so I spoke to them back to back, and I remember kind of laughing about it. I was like, man, you guys talk so much alike.
And it was the same person.
Yeah.
So how did Devin connect the dots? Well, it happened after David's other victims started reaching out to each other via the internet. They started sharing pictures, personal stories, information, and that's when one girl recognized David's phone number.